Hey everyone, my name is Troy from Tech Games Etc. And today we have a product review slash setup of the Dazzle HD capture card. Now, why I'm doing this video is I didn't see any videos on how to hook this up to a PS3. That's what we're going to do today. But what you're going to need is not only your Dazzle HD capture card, but you're going to need 3 Y splitters, male to female, female to male Y splitters. You're going to need AV cables for your PS3. Also, see if you can get AV cables with an S-video part on there as well. For you can get a little bit more better quality, because it will go like right here. Also, you're going to need your double-sided AV cables. And normally this will come with software included, like Pinnacle Studio. I don't know what version it comes with since I bought it used. But I do have the Pinnacle Studio HD version 15. It works well with it. This is probably not the latest version. There's other Pinnacle Studios, but this is the latest one I bought, which is still good. Now, if you are using, if you're coming from the Dazzle, the normal Dazzle standard definition one, let me tell you something. If you haven't bought this already, do not waste your time with this, because this is a clear sign that this does not record in true HD. You can use it on an HD television, but there's a clear sign it doesn't record in HD. Right here. You see, this is the AV ports. Once you convert back from HDMI or component to AV, you're no longer in HD. And I should have known this before I bought this. Fortunately, I do have my Hauppauge HD PVR. If you want true HD, use that. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to still show you how to set this up if you already have it. Now, if you have the normal standard definition Dazzle you use on your normal analog TV, just stick with that and save up and buy HD PVR, because it's not really that much of a difference. I'm also going to have a quality test in another video, separate video later. I'll put an annotation of that up. So let's go ahead and get started with hooking this up and setting this up to the PS3. Okay, since I have better lighting in my kitchen, I'm going to show you how to hook all the cords up to your HD TV. But I'm just going to show you how to hook all your cords up right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the double-sided AV cables, and you're going to take your Y splitters, and you're going to put one on the male side. Then you're going to do the others for the other color. Now what you're going to do now, you see how I have a thing left over? What you're going to do is you're going to take your AV cables, which are right here, and you're going to match up the colors that are on the Y splitters. Now, I got all the colors matched up. The red with red, the white with white, and the yellow with yellow. And what you're going to do is take the other end of the double-sided AV cable, and you're going to match it with the colors on the Dazzle. Now, if you want a little bit better quality, you can use the S-video portion of this, the AV cables, your S-video cable, and you're going to make sure you match up. There's a little arrow. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, right there. That arrow. You have to match it Like it has to be at the top for it to slide in. And you slide it right in. After you're done hooking it up, the Dazzle portion right here will go into your computer. This end will go into, this is just the AV cable, the S-video cable. This will go into your PS3. And this part right here is going to go into your HD television in the AV ports. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like connected to your television. Okay, so I hooked up everything to the television, my HD television, and I'm going to show you if I can have a light. You see, there go my Dazzle right there, and the cords right there, that's going to the back of my TV, the Y splitters. And that cord I said is hooked up right there to my computer. And the AV cables are going to the back of my PS3. I know there's a ton of cords, but this the AV cables are going to the back of my PS3. I hooked it up to my PS3, whatever. So as you can see, my television is on, and you can tell it's an HD television, but you see these black bars right here? I actually had to make the output to the AV cables, not the HDMI. And that's a clear sign that this does not record in HD. Now, if you installed this and you want to know how to change your your input to S-video and composite, like, you have to actually change it. Like, you see right here where it says input, your input has to change from HDMI to composite and S-video. And if I select it right here, you see on the screen, I hope it comes up, where it says you see AV. I don't know if you can see it, but as I go down, you see AV at the second one. I select it. You actually have to change it from HDMI, which is my third HDMI, to AV. Alright, so how do you do that? I can explain how you do that. First of all, you have to exit out of any game that you're playing and go turn on your PS3, of course. Go to your main menu of your PS3 and select settings. And from your settings, you go down to display settings. You scroll down and you click on display settings. Then you select video output settings, and you select and click on component S-video. Then when you click on that, you have 30 seconds to switch your input. Remember when I showed you on my remote, you select input and you switch from the HDMI to AV cables. It'll give you 30 seconds to do that. And when you switch to AV cables, click yes and select the ratio of 4:3. Don't select the ratio, I think it's 16:9, because you want to keep that standard look, especially when you're using your Dazzle. Just keep that standard resolution to 4:3 as your TV type. Then you also click on, after you click on that and you say yes, after it gives you the 30 seconds, you also have to click on set audio output settings. This is your audio output, so your sound can go through your AV cable so your Dazzle capture card can pick it up. And you click on set audio output settings and select and click on audio input connector SCART AV multi. And then press X again to save your changes. Now when you actually after you install your Pinnacle Studio and set up everything, in order for your card, sorry for that glare, in order for your card to work, you have to first hook it up to your computer, but you have to make sure you're not in Pinnacle. Make sure you're not in Pinnacle yet. Then when you start Pinnacle, it's going to normally come like this. You'll see the stuff boot up and stuff like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to go over to import and select that. And it's going to come up automatically like this. Now, if you're using your S-Video cable, that black cable I showed you, you can select S-Video right there. If you're using just the normal AV cables, it's going to be the composite. And it looks like that. Now, to give you a run through of what's on the screen, you'll see the mode, you'll see the file name. This is when you select what your file name is going to be under. You can select that. That's your start capture. That's your volume. If you want to hear the volume coming out of your computer. Now, this shows how much hard drive space you have. Like, I have 72 gigabytes left. That gives me like 6 hours of recording. Now, let me go ahead and switch to the S-Video. If you want to test this out, if you want better quality, watch what happens. You can actually, I don't know if you saw that. Let me exit out of that. You can go over here to this arrow and you can adjust the brightness, the sharpness, whatever. Now watch this. If you adjust the brightness and sharpness, whatever, if you want, I recommend you let the software do it for you. What you do is you go up to reset and watch what happens when I click reset. It will reset it like to the best of its ability. So just keep the ratio 4:3 instead of 16:9. It'll try to make it widescreen, and widescreen for standard definition is not that good. So there you have it. There go the installation / setup with this. If you have any questions, comments, any concerns, you can contact me at techgamesetc@gmail.com, or you can go and hit me. Oh, if you like what you saw today, please like the video. It helps out a lot. You can contact me also at Asian_boy_100, and just contact me also at techgamesetc@gmail.com. And overall, this is okay, but thank God I got my HD PVR, so I had to go through this. But there you go, and thanks for watching. See you later.